that there's somebody close in the family that's really traitors. And I couldn't understand why my attention was directed away from the sisters and to watch the Wind Talker channel intently until I seen the litigation. The Moors, the conquistadors, the dirty Moors. This is who Young L they're talking about. They infiltrated everything we do. This is who we talking about. Now that we telling y'all they look like us, but they not us, and now y'all asking them the hard questions. The hard questions is, how the fuck you gonna get me to get a nationality card when a nation is a corporation? Right? And all corporations are legal fictions. And all corporations is governed under the Uniform Commercial Code globally, without exception. So now people asking them, what is it? Well, tell me what this, but now they telling them, don't listen to them niggas on the internet. They just barking. They don't know what they talking about, but it make too much sense. So that's what they arguing. They saying that we cheated in the game because we froze Tukey, and that I was never supposed to figure out Angel Bay and Larry Hoover position in this. I've been knowing this since I was a child. Understand what I'm telling you? It took me this long to allow anybody to listen to me. I've been telling motherfuckers the same thing my big sister tell you. She the oldest in the family. My conversation has not changed since I was 3 years old. Think about a 3-year-old saying the shit that I'm telling y'all, but I didn't have no references to produce to show y'all what I'm talking about. Now we know who these motherfuckers is. We know where they came from. We know how they got here. We know what their agenda is. They telling us all of this shit, but when we point it out to our people, now we cheating. They murdered our leadership, locked our leadership in cages like animals. Now they bitching that we cheated because we froze Tukey. Fuck them niggas and fuck who they telling. I'm not fucking with them niggas. They can get it any way they want it. The only reason why I'm not out in the street with a bayonet on an AK-47 is because my chief, Larry Hoover, said we brain banging, not gang banging, first and foremost. Second, we don't want to get the good Moors mixed up with the dirty Moors when we got on paper and on file who is who and what is what. Malachi wrote the book years ago, Who is Who on the Planet Earth, according to his Islamic understanding at the time. I took that shit a step further, because I want to know who is who on our land. Fuck the rest of the earth. We gonna figure that shit out when we figure out who these niggas is that look like us, that's selling us out at every turn. So, this is a wrap. Today was the day. This is the anniversary that they locked Larry up. And that's why we want everybody hashtagging Free Larry Hoover as much as y'all can today. If y'all comment Free Larry Hoover, it's the same as saying Free Malachi York. It's the same as saying Free Big Tukey. It's the same as saying Bring Asada Shakur home. It's the same as saying all of you squatters is evicted. It's the same shit. Free Larry Hoover mean all that shit. Right? So now the Dirty Moors is having a tantrum. But the problem is too late now. They lost and they don't want to accept it. But the problem is they don't understand is it's 4 of our leaders right now that's on the mother plane. It's Farrakhan, it's Tukey, it's Angel Bay, and it's Larry Hoover. They on the mother plane. They not in motherfucking prison no more. They on the mother plane now. They talking to the galactic families about what to do with these dirty Moors. I told them I don't want them here, and they standing on that shit. They can't stay here. I don't give a fuck where you send them. Fly their ass into the sun, far as I care. But the dirt that they done, and the way that they fucked over our children, touching on our kids and draining their blood and torture rituals in order to harness the adrenochrome. We don't want them motherfuckers here. So when you do see Larry, and it ain't gonna be long, this shit is imminent, any minute now, right? They not the boule. The boule ain't what y'all think it is. I'm not gonna get into that right now. But stop saying shit you don't know nothing about. The boule ain't nothing like what y'all think it is. Right? So y'all taking sides with shit without having the facts. If you don't know what the boule is from the inside, then you really don't know. So don't just start throwing the title gatekeepers and boule and mason at motherfuckers, because everybody not part of that shit And the shit that's the dirt was the hijacking of our systems. And you take down all of the systems, you take down everything that's used to bring the people up, right? So this is what we dealing with. This is what we face with. This the arguments they kicking and screaming. Them motherfuckers don't like this shit. They didn't like me exposing that that person called Isis Wisdom. They didn't think that because she was trying to get me to sell out. I'm not selling out for them motherfuckers. Fuck them motherfuckers. They don't mean nothing to me. Because they came against my entire family and all of my extended family, which is the multiple clans from the land. So I don't have no sympathy. I don't have no remorse. I don't have no compassion for them motherfuckers. Kick their ass in the volcano far as I give a fuck. Fly their ass straight to the sun, butt booty ass naked, and let them withstand that heat since they want to put pressure and heat on motherfuckers to do some dirt. This is not personal. This is just family business. This is all it is. It's not. I don't care who don't like it. I don't care who don't agree with me. None of that don't matter to me. Long as we clean this shit up, that's all I care about. And Big Mama say her house is going to be clean whether they like it or not, so she turned me loose. The motherfucker that come in on 10 when they exhaust 1 through 9. That be me. Born 11-10. I came in 10 toes down on the upright, ready to bust a motherfucker in his badussi. I'm about fed up. I'm waiting. These sisters know it's coming. They feel it in their bones, right? Even ones that just now catching on to the information, vibrate on the frequency of truth, they know this shit is over with, right? As soon as Russia announced that they have seized the Ukraine in its totality, right? That's when the whole thing come up. That's the last stronghold. Ashkenazi stronghold. Nazi. Ashkenazi, the Nazi stronghold in Ukraine. This is the Biden family's fortune that they taking apart. You didn't know how rich Biden was. You didn't know this man was in a $100 billion bracket from doing contracts with pharmaceutical companies, contracts with military companies to produce chemicals, biological agents of destruction. So, this is what's going on. So, I went down to the lake yesterday and I got a whole bunch of sands flipped off this shit. And I heard the arguing and the bickering. It almost came to fisticuffs, but they didn't want to box with Angel Bay and they didn't want to box with Tookie. They don't give a fuck about them niggas and they cross out ways. They beat them niggas ass, but fortunately for us, we had peacekeepers on the scene when they was having a discussion. So all of the secret elite that's been hiding behind pale faces that look like us, the gig is fucking up. You niggas is exposed. It's a done deal. We ain't falling for the banana in the tailpipe this time. I told y'all. I told y'all this shit was over. They should have murdered me when they had the chance. They should have murdered me when they had the chance, because I done told y'all the whole shebang. This is what them motherfuckers been doing. Now y'all know what they doing behind closed doors. They kicking and screaming. They want to cry foul because we got on to their strategies of oppression and how they was keeping us from rising back to our positions of prominence. Black girl magic. I sprinkle that shit on everything I fucking do. Goddamn right. And this is a Black Girl Magic production. Let the owls fly by night. Let the hawks fly by day. Unleash the goddamn hounds of hell on them motherfuckers. I have no remorse for them. Don't ask me to stop shit. Because when they come for your motherfucking ass for doing what you did to these kids, doing what you did to these sisters, I'm going to be the motherfucker that poke you right in your jugular vein for that bullshit. But they don't want me to do that. They want to use my brain power. So let them use it. Bust them motherfuckers upside their head with the knowledge. I use the knowledge to kick them in their testicular information. Right? Because that's all they think with is the little heads. Stupid motherfuckers. They didn't know we was brain banging. They thought that shit was a joke, some cliche that Larry made up. Some of us take these words serious when the elders speak. And when we take that shit serious, we follow the instruction and we do something about it. So we brain banging. Bring your brain. Who you got? Where they at? Right? And if you don't see me going at a motherfucker head, it's because Big Mama told me to back up and stay out of the lane. That don't got nothing to do with what they want me to do. I drag a motherfucker ass out and rip him from asshole to appetite with no remorse with all of the facts. I'm not finna be falsely accusing the motherfucker. I'm not finna accuse a motherfucker of doing something that I have no knowledge of. When I tell you they did it, they did it. Not only did they do it, I got the receipts to show you what they was doing. As of right now, we got a couple of brothers on the sideline, you know, talking that unity shit, but they ain't making no unity steps. Watch the moves motherfuckers make. Watch who they call in. These niggas is scared to death of me because they think I coming to expose them. And some of them, I'm just coming to tell them motherfuckers, here go your flowers. Keep doing what you doing. And them niggas scared. Fuck them niggas. I'm going to tear all their ass up in a minute. But that's not my position right now, is to produce the facts and to read the Wind Talker channel. Give y'all enough information in the 3D world, so when I tell y'all what the 5D message is, y'all know I know what I'm talking about. And then I can show you off the mirror flips where the 3D reflect the 5D. We know what's going on and we ain't falling for it no more. Y'all about to get this shit, y'all, this motherfucking Independence Day around this bitch. That's what it is, Independence Day. Get ready to see this motherfucking ship, because this motherfucker hovering all over the goddamn place. It's showing itself to motherfuckers all over the place, right? So, I got some receipts on that, but I ain't put them up there yet. But I'm going to put them up. You better believe that. You got motherfuckers all over the world. Then the ship is so powerful that when it's cloaked behind the cloud cover, the women can feel it. They can feel those sisters with high mitochondrial resonance that dwell on those ships, communicating with their mitochondria. Y'all niggas don't know what y'all got into. If y'all ain't did y'all work, I'm gonna tell y'all what to do. Clean your filters. Your filters is your liver, your kidneys, your lymphatic system, and your intestines. Increase your electrolytes. A good supplement is moringa. A good supplement is maca. Those two together is electromagnetic. One is electric, one is magnetic. Cleaning your liver, burdock root, dandelion, and milk thistle cleans the liver. Your intestines, you should be drinking a tea with ginger, clove, and if you want a smoothie, you can add pumpkin to it and make it into a smoothie. And you can also use honey for a sweetener. So that's because a lot of people can't take the bitter taste in the mouth in order to soothe their stomach. Then the next thing that you need to do is flush your system, which is different than cleansing. You flushing because the more water you drink until you have what you call hydrated synthesis, which means you got enough water in the body now where you not pissing every 5 minutes. A lot of people don't like to drink water because it make them go to the bathroom. You flushing poison out. That's why you got to go piss when you first start drinking a lot of water regularly. But once your body's hydration level and its toxins are reduced, the hydration level is static, right? You don't go to the bathroom like that. That's only to get the poison that's poisoning your body out that makes you urinate like that when you drink the water. So start your water fast on the weekend if you're doing a water fast, so that the first couple days you're going to be pissing like a racehorse if you have heavy toxin buildup. And that's going to be the first indicator that you need to deal with the filter system in the body. Lymphatic system, the liver, the kidneys, and the intestines, right? Work up a sweat. Y'all don't want to sweat, but the sweat is also filtering toxins out of your body, right? Excess sodium that's causing you to have all kind of issues in the water retention cycles. So y'all better get on the fucking ball. Sisters, form groups of 3, 6, and 9 and start meeting with the 3, 6, 9 group. Right? You want elder woman, middle-aged woman, young maiden. That's the strongest combination because you carry the frequency of 21 generations times 3. Right? So this is a powerful way to use your whole family tree to put behind this process. But ain't nothing else they can do now. All they can do now is wait for Larry and them to get done telling them what we need to clean this bitch up down here. Right? They know every dirty player in the game. Half of us is psychic and y'all don't even know it. Even some of y'all watching think y'all having strange experiences because y'all having psychic phenomenon and you don't want to accept the reality that you psychic. You rather go get put on psychotropic drugs by a psychiatrist to keep you from experiencing your ancestors telling you how to clean the family tree because you don't want to do the work. The work is hard. I did it. That's how I know. But it's not impossible. All it requires for you is to follow what you innately know is right, no matter who don't give a fuck. But y'all so worried about what the other motherfucker opinion be. Oh, I'm crying because that motherfucker heckled me. I get heckled all the time. Fuck them motherfuckers. But when it's all said and over, they gonna say, God damn, I was heckling that nigga, but he was right. I was heckling that nigga, but he was right. Some chick got on this motherfucker and went on a whole smear campaign about me. Ain't never had one conversation with me, don't know nothing about me, but she took my warring motherfucking spirit to mean that I'm different than what I am. Fuck that bitch. And anybody that I call a bitch, I mean that shit. Because I don't call my sisters bitches. But when you act like a bitch, you're going to get treated like a bitch. Right? So when you call a motherfucker out, make sure you know who you calling out. Make sure you got your receipts. Make sure you right. Don't call yourself dragging a motherfucker out, doing 15 and 20 minute videos and never produce no facts. I just watched 2 of them about another brother. Right? Now the sisters don't like the way he move, and I ain't got a good bead on him, and Big Mama ain't sent me at him, so I don't have, all I can go is by what the sisters say. If he doing what the sister said he doing, and if he wrong, Big Mama got to answer for his ass. And if she tell me to drag his ass out, any of them niggas, I will drag their ass out without a second thought. It's not even questionable. When she tell me to get your ass, you got. Make sure your shit clean. Make sure your house tight before you start throwing rocks. I'm not looking for no motherfucking friends. I'm not looking for no motherfuckers to kiss my ass, and nor am I kissing anybody else's ass. I don't want no motherfucker following me. I want motherfuckers to learn from me. Learn how to stand on your motherfucking own against all fucking odds. That's what we up against. The reason why we continuously fall, we don't want to stand on our own 2 feet, so we sell the fuck out. Fuck your money. Fuck your bitches. You not sending no slimy sluts to try to crawl up under me because I'm a peeper out the gate. Y'all done already tried it and it didn't work. So what you got next? So when your chicks don't work, your cash don't work because your artificial money don't mean shit to me. Your political systems don't work. Your AI, I fucked that motherfucking shit up. I done jammed your algorithms. Now ain't nothing on this motherfucker but free Larry Hoover. And now these motherfuckers is running for cover. Y'all can run, but you can't fucking hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Right? So a lot of y'all gonna be shocked at the faces y'all about to see show up. Because this is the end game. This is the coup de grace, the grand finale. The big drum roll is playing, and y'all about to get the wake up of a lifetime. And the wake up of a lifetime, some people is going to literally physically drop dead from the shock. Some people going to literally physically drop dead from the shock. And some of y'all motherfuckers, male and female, about to get y'all mitochondrial turned off, period. And y'all will not be coming back to this motherfucker because the energy field of the mitochondria will be disassociated from your spirit signature, so you can't reincarnate on Earth. That means that you fucked. Right? Because other places don't move like this. Y'all gonna go from a free will universe to a restricted will universe. And wait till you find out what that shit is. You thought